Hello, YouTubers. My name's Michael Holmes, but the Sherlock and Sherlock Logic. Was watching some videos today, Drunken Peasants, Amazing Atheist, Jacqueline Glenn. Much respect to you guys. And I kept seeing a couple instances of religious people coming on our shows, or you're commenting about their different perspectives, and they all want to call atheism a religion. It's ridiculous that they want to call us a religion. We are clearly the absence of religion. But here's an idea. Let's give them a double-edged sword. Let's say, all right, you want to call us a religion? Fine. Call us a religion. But you know what? We're going to take it. We're going to take the benefits of being a religion. My house is going to become religious property. No taxes on it. You get to do that. Pretty sure a couple churches even do set up communes in this fashion. If that seems a little tax evasive to you, all right, let's move from that. Better yet, why don't we attack some of the rights and liberties that the religious individuals don't want us to have? Example, abortion. Now, me personally, not a fan of abortion. I was a wedlock baby. So it's kind of a touchy subject for me. But you know what? I'm never going to deny it to someone else just because I don't like the issue. So, hey, why don't we make the Church of Atheism adopt abortion? It's protected by our religious belief. So, some Catholic girl wants to get an abortion. The Baptists and the Catholics say, no, you cannot. Guess what? Come to the Church of Atheism. We'll happily let you have an abortion. I don't know why you want one. I don't know why you're pregnant. Maybe you were just irresponsible and you don't want to be burdened with the child at 18. Fine. Church of Atheism says you can have an abortion. Nice little screw you to the religious. They want to deny it, let's say we incorporate it. And if we're going that far, why don't we make it gay and lesbian rights? Marriage of gays and lesbians are protected, encouraged by the atheist church. After all, there's a biological reason for why it exists. It's beneficial for population control. So it actually fits in with our doctrine of evolution. Because, every religious person thinks, oh, their doctrine is evolution. We're all mindless apes. This and that and blah. So, if evolution's our doctrine and we're the Church of Atheism, you know what? Evolution has a reason for gay and lesbian behavior. So, absolutely, we welcome it. We welcome gays and lesbians to come get married in the Church of Atheism. Because you know what? We accept you all. We love you all. We're not amoral. We have policies. We have beliefs of how we should act and how we should treat other people. Part of that is live and let live. I'm going to value my life the way I choose to value it. I'm going to respect your way of valuing it. I may not always respect your opinion. I may not always respect your viewpoint. I'm going to give it the time of day. Don't take me wrong. I'm going to listen to what you have to say. Doesn't mean I have to accept it. I do that with my Christian friends. Hindu, Buddhist, Jewish, Islam. You know what? I don't care. But if you want to label us as a church, as a religion, fine. You don't seem to get the message. I say, let's take the label. Let's take it from them because they seem to want to thrust it upon us and use it against them. Take all the issues that they seem to want to make the political bullshit. And yeah, I realize I'm now going from the Church of Atheism to some political stuff. I'll address that later. And say, you can't voice an opinion against it anymore. You can't deny people the right to it because you know what? It's going to be part of our religion. We're going to hold fast by that constitutional right that you are entitled to believe what you choose to believe, and you cannot deny religious rights. What do you say now, Baptist, especially you Westminster Baptists? I would love to hear your opinion. And actually, my roommate was at Pride Weekend here in DC this past weekend, and he told me he heard that some of you guys were there. I wish I'd gone with him, because I've wanted to meet you guys and yell at you for how stupid you are and how ignorant and bigoted. I mean, any group that would picket a soldier's funeral, I don't care what soldier, you need to have your head examined. These people fight for you, and you're gonna disrespect them upon their death. And people say I am immoral. I mean, I've known a lot of different people, but it seems to me every time morality is really needed, it's absent in people like you. Specifically, I'm saying the Westminster Baptist and other radical religious individuals. You noticed I said radical religious individuals. That means I'm talking about all of you. The Christians, the Catholics, the Muslims, all of you. You want to be this crazy bunch of nuts? Fine. Be that way. You want to thrust a label on us? Fine. I've heard on several occasions that if you take a label and you own it, they can't use it against you. Well, you want to keep labeling us as religion? I say we look to that motto and we take it. We take what you try to thrust on us and see how you like being untouchable according to the law that you want to say makes you untouchable. And then we'll see what really happens. It'll be interesting. Anyways, this is Sherlock Logic, just sharing a little bit of my perspective and a couple little random thoughts. If you like what I have to say, please subscribe. I'll be releasing a couple other videos like this. Hopefully more if I can get significant views. And I'm more than willing to engage in some conversation about this. And I love hearing the stupidity of religious responses to arguments of atheists. So please respond. Because you know what? I've got nothing better to do but tear you apart. Good night.